Hello, Star Wars Galaxy of Hero players. This is Anitex Roto, and today I'm going to be talking about, um, characters that would help Thrawn in the game for Galaxy of Heroes. And, of course, the first would be Thrawn's Guard, which would be the Death Troopers. I feel like, having these, a Death Trooper, parentheses, Thrawn's Guard added in would give some unique flavor to the game. We get another Death Trooper, and probably more of a tank slash support character that taunts at least. So it kind of helps keep, damage off of Thrawn. Even though if he does, taunt, then at least he, or I mean, if Thrawn is damaged, he at least has his counter chance. So, that's kind of an interesting concept. But here's where I go with this. One of the abilities I feel like would be great with Thrawn would be a ability that does some damage, and it calls Thrawn to assist. Then, if Thrawn is fractured or has fractured an enemy, Thrawn would, he would lose all of Thrawn's turn meter and grant it to all the other allies. So, Thrawn's Guard and any other allies would gain that amount of turn meter. So, like say Thrawn had 40%, Thrawn loses 40 and gives it to everyone else. So it kind of speeds up Imperial teams. So there's an interesting, unique effect with Thrawn. Especially since it's calling him to assist. And Thrawn does some decent damage on his basics. So, having a tank amount of damage plus Thrawn damage would be good. But I feel like that would be a really cool idea to add a new Death Trooper to the game. It'd also help Imperial Troopers. And maybe he would also have some synergies towards Imperial Troopers. Like maybe this ability, if Thrawn is not active, would call a random Imperial Trooper to assist. And then have a bonus for calling an Imperial Trooper to assist than Thrawn. So, kind of a thought. Also with this ability though with Thrawn, after he calls to assist, does the turn meter drain. The Death Trooper taunts for 2 turns. And Thrawn gains tenacity up, defense up, and critical immunity up for 2 turns. So it kind of keeps him kind of live a bit. Or instead of maybe like critical immunity, it's more of like heal over time. Give him some health gain. And something like that. Or at least if he counters, if Thrawn counters, he also, has plus 50 health still maybe. Well, this Death Trooper's taunting. Something of those, down those lines. So that's, character 1. Character 2 is Thrawn's Imperial Sentry training, I would say training droids. The 2 droids that he's training with. I feel like they're going to be, great inclusions into the game. But what's interesting about this one, yes, I would say this would be another tank character. But he would definitely have more synergies with droids. So at least, droids have a decent tank. K2SO does do a really good job at tanking. But unfortunately, he still kind of dies quickly. He has no, regeneration or anything. Maybe this droid would have that. But one interesting thing, though, about this droid would do something a little different in the game. Which makes, gives Imperial characters something unique. And that would be this training droid's unique ability. Called Thrawn's Droids, or whatever they decide to call it, really. Basically, as long as this is active and Thrawn is the leader, excuse me, Thrawn is the leader, and this includes with the when you add a character on light side, dark side battles. But anyways, as long as Thrawn's the leader, all droids allies, all other non-Imperial droid allies gain these bonuses. So if you had R2 on the team, BB-8 on the team, and IG-88 on the team, and then this droid, and then Thrawn, Thrawn grants his leadership bonus to all of the, maybe not the maneuver cleanse, maybe the maneuver cleanse, one of the two, but all the bonuses of even, gaining protection up and any of the whole leadership ability. I feel like it'd just be great, unique. A unique take on leadership and a character that says, okay, if you're a non-Imperial droid, I'll still give you these bonuses because I'm here, kind of thing. So the bonuses kind of go through him, and maybe Maybe that's something that this droid also loses. Maybe those leadership bonuses because he's granting them. I don't know how powerful that would be, but I feel like it'd be kind of a cool effect. So you have, like I said, the team of Thrawn, this Imperial Sentry droid. Also, this Imperial Sentry droid would be linked to Thrawn, so like Thrawn's Imperial Sentry training droid, something like that. Then you have R2, BB-8, and IG-88, and that'd be a good, well-rounded team. So, let me know what you guys think on this ability. Also, with his basic, I feel like the basic would be a unique ability to actually, dispel, kind of like Sun Fact's ability. So at least he has some sort of dispel effects, mind you. So we'll see how that runs. So let me know what you guys think about these, two characters added to the game. I think it'd be great to see him. Seeing some sort of synergy especially towards, Thrawn's fracture ability and help support that. And I feel like granting turn meter to allies and taking Thrawn's turn meter away would be one of the ideal effects. So, excuse me. Another thing is, if you see this logo on the Sentry Training Droid, which is this one, I feel like replacing one of these two abilities on Thrawn's either leadership or ebb and flow, probably more ebb and flow, so that it kind of fits more into Thrawn's character, because there's a logo related to his the 7th Fleet that he's part of, and that's kind of the logo to it. So other than that, one other thing I have to mention, I'm gonna link in the description below, is a song that that someone made where it plays during the training scene with Thrawn and the droids. So I'm going to leave a link in the description below. Definitely check it out. It's really cool. It only lasts like a couple of minutes, and then it does go into some other talking. But it's kind of a cool ability, or it's kind of a cool video. So it makes it seem like, Thrawn has some music while he's training. So, but yeah, that's this video for now. Thrawn's guard and Thrawn's training droids. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please share this out, because I would love to see these characters added into the game. And if we get the developers some idea onto it, we might get them in. I feel like it would be great, because also we would at least have some, droid support added into the game. I feel like that would be a great effect, is having some droid support added into the game. Also, side note, I just thought of, if it's not this Sentry Droid, it's just a regular Imperial Sentry Droid, maybe that Imperial Sentry Droid is unique, grants any Imperial leader's ability to all non-Imperial droids. It's another thought. But yeah, again, let me know what you guys think again in the comments below. I do really appreciate you guys watching this video and all my other videos. Please check out my other videos. And again, thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day.